So a video to quickly show the size differences between the new Motorola RAZR, the HTC Sensation and the Samsung Galaxy S2. Of course, what makes the RAZR stand out is the fact that it's 7.1 millimeters in thickness, which is incredibly thin for a smartphone, and at the moment nothing comes close to it in terms of the actual thickness. So I just want to do a few side-by-side comparisons. So let's start with the Sensation. This is actually a whopping 11.3 millimeters in thickness. So that's the two devices sort of side by side. Now of course the RAZR at the top does have the bulge for the camera, but you can see the differences there in terms of the thickness. Really is quite impressive. So that's the HTC Sensation. Let's bring in the Galaxy S2, which is probably the most popular smartphone at the moment and the most comparable in terms of specification, but this comes in at 8.49 millimeters in thickness, so not an awful lot of difference, but difference nonetheless. It's very hard to tell, but you can see that the RAZR is very thin. As their tagline is, not just thin, RAZR thin. So there it is, but in terms of an actual overall profile, very, very similar. In fact, the RAZR is just a fraction bigger, but not an awful lot in it. So that's just a very quick hardware comparison in terms of size for the RAZR, the Galaxy S2 and the Sensation.